up? What's up? It's your boy MG with 800 Entertainment. You're tuned in to the Mike City Podcast, where we bring the industry directly to you. Today, we got a special guest in the building. We got the one and only Mr. Hardworking, Mr. SoFly, Mr. CityBoy himself, Mr. Broward County. We'll get a round of applause. All right, CityBoy, it's a pleasure to have you here today. How you doing, brother?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed. How you feeling?
I'm blessed as well, man. You know, busy as always, striving for greatness, you know, trying to get everything situated. So, you know, before we jump into everything, I want to, ask you a few questions, let the world know about you. So let's go here. Let's jump right into it, CityBoy. Let's see here. Where you from, my guy?
I'm from Haiti, man.
Sac passe.
Nabule, you already know, man.
That's what it
Zosi,
is.
man.
My
feel
people's
me?
Jamaican, man, so I relate to the island vibes, you heard?
All day and every day, man. Shout out to all my island people and shout out to everybody else, man. Y'all know how we rocking.
Shout you out one time for the one time. Hell yeah. So how long you been in the States?
Man, honestly, I'm going to just say all my life, man. Real talk. Been here since I was young as hell. So I've been here most of my life, man. Most of my life.
Okay. And so all of your life in Broward County, Florida?
New York origin, man. Big shout out to New York, Brooklyn, Flatbush, man. A lot of the stuff I know, a lot of the stuff that swag, all that, man, New York. Big shout out to New York, man. You feel me? That's where it started.
Hell yeah.
And then I had to take it back to Miami. I'm like, man, this is the life, man. When I seen them, all them private jets, all that extra, man, I'm like, that's me right there. So I had to.
Okay. Shout out to everybody up there in New York, Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island, the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Shout everybody out. Also, everybody up there in Jersey, Buffalo, all that New York vibes, the tri-state area, and all my people's down there in Baltimore as well.
Facts.
You know what I mean? What would you prefer better, up north or down south?
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. When it's nice and beautiful, like the summertime, I want to be up north. When it's supposed to be snowing over there, I want to be down here. It's like I wish best of both worlds, man. I want to be over there. I want to be over here.
I can dig it. I understand. I don't really like the cold, but I do like up north. I like Manhattan. I like Times Square. I like parts of Jersey. Very appealing to get out there and vibe. But one thing I can honestly tell you, there's no place like Florida. The weather, the women, good weed, the beaches. You know what I'm saying? You can't pass that up. And then down here, we do have a lot of snowbirds that touch down a lot, taking up all of our space and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You ain't never lie.
Yeah.
Now you speaking my language, man. I'm pretty sure that's why everybody come to Miami, man. And not just Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, man. Florida's lit, man. Y'all playing. If y'all haven't come to Florida, y'all better come to Florida, man. Y'all playing.
You better come. Better check it out. You better come. You better check it out. No place like the best state in the United States. I might be biased, but I'm here to tell you there's no place like Florida. Now, let's jump right into it. How long you been in the industry?
I'm gonna say about 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, about 10 years.
Why don't you tell the listeners and the viewers what it is exactly you do in the industry?
Really, man, I do so much. I'm considered that next step, man. Like, my main goal is to take you from wherever you at to take you to the next step. I've been building so much connections and network and just from here to there. So now I have so many people involved where I could connect the dots. So that's why our slogan is, we know who you need to know. So
say your slogan again?
We know who you need to know.
Facts.
You know what I mean? From DJs, A&Rs, you know what I mean? Promoters, you know what I'm saying? The entertainment lawyers, from, you know what I mean? Wherever it is, entertainment business, man, this is what we do. You know what I mean?
I got you. So you said about 10 years in the industry. Mm-hmm. You know who people need to know. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. What have you done so far that has been somewhat the most meaningful thing within the industry? Like, what have you done, or what are you doing that is the most meaningful thing to you right now?
Honestly, I'm doing a lot right now, but the most meaningful thing to me right now is the morning show. I have a morning show that we do. It's We SoFly morning show. It's just like a podcast, but it's not. But it's a show that should be on the radio worldwide. It's about mental health. spreading positivity, love, just excitement in the morning, man. Just telling people that, that attitude of gratitude is what we need to get to that next step. You get what I mean?
I love it. I love that.
Yeah.
Promoting mental health within the male community,
Mm-hmm.
within the black community,
Mm-hmm.
within the community of minorities, regardless, it could be anybody. Mental health is a very, very big thing that we all need to tap into, so I salute you for that, you and your morning show. At Mike City, we like to promote positivity with all of the events that we got going on and all of the people that we network with and whom we deal with. We always try to promote positivity first.
For sure.
Okay, so let's see here. What else you got going on within the industry, my boy?
Well, yeah, like again, that's just one of them things that I cherish a lot, because that's just part of me giving back to the community. But our main thing, man, our main goal is we let artists focus on the music while we focus on promoting, branding, and getting them signed. So HotMusic365, about 2.5 years ago, I would say, I've witnessed that nobody really cares about each other like that, where no one wants to help each other, and there's a bunch of complaining, DJs not playing the records, a lot of stuff just happening where I just see like there's an issue, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I've always been a problem solver. So
Me
I
too.
just put myself in their shoes and see what's missing, and then now I created a platform so that way they can get heard. They can connect with the right people. They can have their own list of DJs. They can perform. So whatever they're missing, I want to be that
bridge.
That bridge.
Just bridge the gap. I could dig it. And
Yeah.
you know what? I appreciate people like you that try to help people in the industry get to where they need to go. Because a lot of times within the industry, there's a lot of people that they don't know what's going on. They aspire to get in the game.
Mm-hmm.
They may have a hot song. They don't know how to get it online. They may, have some online footage, but they don't know how to promote themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to change the subject. When did you fall in love with the industry and hip hop? When did it appeal to you?
Well, music's always been in me, man. Like, I am music. I tell people that all the time. I'm probably one of the best rappers, MC, that you ever gonna run into. And I tell that to everybody that I run into. My main thing is, again, doing this music thing, you need a team. You can't do it by yourself. So no matter how good I am, no matter how amazing I am, it's still, I need that team. So it was so hard to find a team or get it the way I want it. So you know what? Again, I flipped the script on it. Became a problem solver where I'm going to help other people get to their destination, and at the same time, I'm getting to my destination. You know what I mean? But again, music, I've always had it in me. I could rap on any beat. I could change. I'm too good at it. That's what I would say.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right. So, who is some of your biggest influences?
Biggest influencers, man. Growing up in New York, 50 Cent, definitely, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Man, you know it, man. You feel me?
Motherfucking classic.
Boy, listen, and it's crazy how sometimes you've been living your life a certain way, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't on the street like on that crazy tip, but it was always like get rich or die trying. You know what I'm saying? They've been like, you doing a little, you taking a car. You know what I'm saying? As simple as you stealing somebody's car. You know what I'm saying? There's so much risk involved. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It was always like that. We was always living that fast life. As a young kid, man, coming from New York, Florida, I was always living that fast life. There was always a lot going on, but on a smart tip though. So it never got too crazy for me because I know how to move.
Got you.
Yeah.
50 Cent was a really big influence in a lot of people's lives and a lot of 80s babies. 50 Cent came through like a hurricane. He was very, very influential. Now, what kind of experience have you went through that made you the person that you are today? Let's tell the viewers and listeners what type of experience that shaped and molded you as the person you are today.
And I've always been a person that just, again, sit back and watch things, you know what I mean? And I've always seen, like, I always want to be that guy that just make a difference any way possible, And when I seen how it makes me happy to see other people shine every time. Like, I've worked with so many different artists, take them from here, different states, put them on stage and the reaction that I get from seeing that changed my life.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So I can never get away from it, man. I'm trying to do it again and again and
There
again.
is something special about helping people and seeing the joy in their face.
100%.
Something about putting the people in position and watching things come together, and knowing that you help facilitate. But we didn't reap no benefits. We just simply help people be or do what they wanted to do.
That's the beauty of it, man.
It's a
That's
good
the
feeling.
best part.
I definitely can relate with that. It's a really good feeling. And, we help a lot of artists a lot with our events, our showcases as well over here at Mike City.
That's what's up.
What are the other businesses that you do or would love to do?
Right now, we also have a rental company. We SoFly Rentals.
Okay.
So,
Boss shit.
Yeah, we see a lot of people struggling, taking rides and trying to find rides here and there, waiting for, the bus here and there. We're trying to provide a solution for all that. You know what I mean? We're trying to provide the rentals as low as possible to give them an opportunity to get it. And, all that deposit, all that credit card thing, just as long as you a real person, you know what I mean? You're legitimate. We're going to work with you. We're going to help you out. We're going to put you in something, save you some money so you can get to your destination. That's it.
You hear that? They're trying to help you. You need to get in a rental. You don't have credit. You don't have a job, but you might have a little bit of bread, or you're a reliable person just struggling at the moment. Tap into We SoFly Rentals. You understand?
That's right. That's
All
right.
So let me ask you a question. What advice would you give somebody that is trying to get into the lane that you're trying to get into, or maybe that wants to get into the music industry but doesn't really? What advice would you give them?
First and foremost, be yourself. Be yourself. It's hard to be somebody else, man. A lot of time we see somebody else do something or got somewhere, we just trying to be like them, and that format will never work for us. I tell people sometimes, I can tell you exactly what I did to get to where I'm at, and it's not going to work for you. So it's just be yourself and, trust the process, man. There's one thing in this game called the waiting game. If you don't know how to play the waiting game, you're going to give up. You're gonna change. You're gonna do something else. But if you love something, keep doing it till you get there, man. That's all I can say.
He's basically describing patience, ladies and gentlemen. Map out what you're trying to do and have the patience and determination in order to execute, so that you may be successful, no matter what it is you're trying to do. Be patient, map it out, and execute. Great advice, my guy. Great advice.
No.
So let's see here. What would you add or take away from the game that we're in today? You know what I mean? What would you add to the game first? Tell me one thing you would add. Tell me one thing you would take away from the game. Talk to me.
I would add unity. You know what I mean? Unity.
Like Atlanta.
Yeah. If I was in control, I feel like, everyone deserves a chance. You know what I mean? And I feel in the way it is now, everybody's closing the door on each other. You know what I mean? So that's me. Again, if it was for me, I would open the doors more, give everybody an opportunity. If I could change something, I would just change how we treat each other and how we hold each other back from shining, and it's just terrible, man.
I understand. I do see a lot of people that don't work with each other, or they're difficult to be around. I have been other places and I've seen art people in the industry work together, help each other out. Let this camp write this song on this album. Let this producer drop this beat for that camp, so that the money circulates amongst everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do firmly believe that we all should work closer together, help each other out, help uplift each other, because the more of us that are in business together, the more of us are feeding more families.
Of course.
If you're a boss in your organization, how many people you got in your camp that is eating off of your ideas that help fund it? The same with mine, and the same with my other partners. They're bosses in their own situation. We help feed families. We help put people in situations to make money. And if everybody was on the same page, unity, team player, that's real boss. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Real bosses make sure everybody eats, make sure there's real opportunities. So if anybody can take anything away from this whole conversation, bosses make sure everybody eats and they spread the wealth. That greedy shit, that old head mentality, it's all mine, that shit's out the window. That shit's for the birds. Everybody need to put your hand out, help your mans. Everybody flip the pack. You heard?
Facts.
All right. So tell me something that you would take away from the game.
Um, oh man,
There's a lot, man.
yeah,
I'm
there's
telling
so
you.
much. Yeah, there's so much. You gotta be. You gotta.
Lot of
you gotta think
janky
about
shit
it.
going on out there. You gotta watch out for it.
Yeah, is that what's hurting?
It's kind of hard. Like, see, it's kind of crazy, man. When my first thought, honestly, is to take out the stupid message that they be putting out there.
What? That you gotta be a dope boy? That
Well,
you gotta be a hoodlum? That you have to go to jail to be to make it?
or you gotta do drugs.
Or you gotta be a
do
drug
that.
addict?
It's
what?
like
What? You gotta hurt your community?
I feel like
what? Name it.
I
Name
feel
it. Tell
like
me.
it's so much. The message. Listen, I feel like the message is wrong, man. Like they changing it to a point where it's like nowadays, if you're not in beef, if you're not dying, I don't get it. I don't know, man. The lane is just crazy, bro. Something has to get done.
You know what they say though? Negativity spreads faster than anything else.
100%.
100%. So, what we got to do is the older generation, the '80s babies, right? The guys that are the new leaders, right? The guys that are running the organizations. We got to show the younger ones that there's better. You know, like we said, first off, unity is better with together, right?
Yep.
But it's better with love.
Mm-hmm.
Take
That's
all
real.
the bullshit away. There's way more vibing off of love. I went to a house party not too long ago. Shout out my man Chalmers down there in Miami. He had a house party, man. Like an old school house party.
Yeah.
Like a real house party. And everybody was rocking. Now afterwards I heard some bullshit popped off or whatever. But before I left, I'm in that chilling, swinging, everybody smoking, eating chicken wings. And it was like, wow, this is what it needs to be. This is how it's supposed to be. Everybody is vibing together, talking business over here, business deals going down over there. They twisting up, people dancing over here, macking his lady, no drama. Then of course, you know, the bullshit came, but you know, beforehand, it was a good vibe to be like, you know, this is what it could be, this is what it should be. So that's kind of what we have to. We got to change it. We got to change it. You know what I'm saying? It starts with us.
Leaders, for
It's
real.
the leaders of the world. You know what I'm saying? Of the hood, of the label, of the company. We all got to tell these youngins that put the guns down, come vibe out,
For real.
come handle grown folks' business.
Yeah.
All right. You know,
Right.
it's a great conversation we have at CityBoy.
Oh no, for real, man. Especially anytime we putting a message out, man. Especially, you know, nobody's doing that. People are scared to talk like that, or even, you know, it's nowadays. You try to tell them to do the right thing, they looking at you crazy, you know. But hey, somebody got to do it.
Somebody has to do it.
Somebody has to do it.
So let me ask you another question real quick.
Yeah,
Name one CEO that has influenced you in the game.
man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Who? Tell me somebody. Dr. Dre? Diddy?
No, actually, they will always inspire me. But QC, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Coach K or P?
P, well, I gotta say both of them,
Both
but
of 'em.
P, because you know I see P more than I see Coach, but I know Coach. You know the coach always calling
That's
the
Slim.
plays.
That's
you feel
Slim
me?
and Baby.
Yeah, so them two right there, the way they came in the game and stepped in,
Yeah.
man. Listen, I love that. I love that. Salute. That's all I can say.
I
Salute,
mean, they
man.
killed it, man. They came out with Migos.
And their choices, and that's another thing too. Like they tell you, if you're gonna make choices, you gotta make the right choices. They made the right choices.
Yes, they did.
You know what I mean? So
Yes, they did.
that's dope.
Signing Little Baby would probably be one of the best things them boys ever did.
See, and that's where you have to
It's changing
know
it
how
up.
to still look. See, a lot of people would have Migos. I love Migos.
They would've
But-
stopped right there.
But a lot of people would have stopped right there. See, this is
Yeah.
why they tell you. I love that. I love that.
I love
you
it
know?
too.
For real.
Honestly, they are the new Master P,
Mhm.
Baby and Slim, Tony Draper. They are the new CEOs of the game that's killing it with the talent that they got going on. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now, let's see here. I got another question for you, my guy. It's a great answer, though, by the way. Great answer. QC. You know what I'm saying? Shout out QC, Baby, them boys, all that.
For real.
All right. Question. The ups and downs of the game we in. What was a memorable moment that was great that you can tell us? Like a great memorable moment, right? and keep some bullshit you went through. You know, spit some bullshit you went through that made you sharper. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it real. There's a lot of fuckery in the game, but tell us some moments that you went through that shaped you.
Actually, I'll tell you one good one, man. One good one is one time, man, we had set up this show. We paid like $2,500 to get my whole camp out to KOD. It was but not this new KOD, the old KOD.
The real KOD.
Yeah, the real KOD to open up for Future, and everything, paperwork, everything legit. You know what I mean? Dude had 1,000 pictures with Future. He was in the videos, calling, all that. And then, man, we got to the door, reality strike, man. They ain't know nothing about Buddy. They ain't know nothing, man. And then that's when I realized, man, no matter how good it seems, you still got to do your research. You got to do your homework, man. It's so much people fishing out there. It's so much people that's hungry out there. The industry is crazy. So, yeah,
Scam City.
Yeah, I learned a lot that, not just that, there's a lot more, but just that alone is tough. And a lot of artists are still going through that by not focusing, reading, doing their homework. Just, you got to do your homework, man.
Got to do your homework.
You got to do your homework.
Damn. Sorry to hear that bullshit. Nigga done scam my dog and open up for fucking Future. Yeah.
But you know, like I always say, I thank him because now he done saved me from paying somebody else $10,000 without checking. Cause see, I'm that type shit. If it would have worked the first time, I would have kept doing it. You know what I'm saying?
He done blew a real situation anyway.
And big time. Cause now I know he looking at me like, damn, I should have worked with Cuz. You feel me? I should have worked with Cuz. You know.
Exactly.
Opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
You know, when we try to book people with our shows, first thing we try to do is communicate with them. Mm-hmm. Make sure they know exactly what we expect and what's going on. Mm-hmm. Whether it's the comedy show that we do, whether it's the music showcases we do, whether it's the concerts that we put together. One thing for sure, two things for certain, is there's no business like good business. Remember that. Now, I'm going to ask you another question real quick, then we're going to move on.
That's right.
Tell me about HotMusic365.
HotMusic365, man, the #1 hip-hop spot for new record, new videos, entertainment, period, man. We are on a mission to break records. Ooh. We don't care about nothing else that's been going on. We care about all the new records.
Hell yeah.
We want to take them from local and take them global.
Break records.
All we do is break records.
HotMusic365.com. Once again, HotMusic365.com. They're trying to break records, submit your music, submit your videos, tap in. They manage artists, they debut, they break records, all of the above. Also, will be the new home of the Mike City podcast, which will be featured on their site. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out MikeCityPod.com, 800_ENT, True Life Films, Queez the Boss, my man CityBoy SoFly. Real quick before we get up out of here, man, you know, besides HotMusic365.com, I also know that you're a part of One Song Can Change Your Life showcase.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%.
You know? And I know that's a big showcase that's touring, going to different states. You guys are breaking artists with that showcase. I know you guys have celebrity judges at that showcase. Yes, I know you guys are doing a lot of big things with that showcase. Why don't you go ahead and explain that to the listeners and viewers?
Yeah, again, man, you know, we want to just provide a platform for people, you know, and we thought about it, man. Everybody is chasing to get on the billboard, to get on that, and you can't do that without that one song.
Exactly. You need a hit.
You can't get nobody to dance without that one song.
You need a hit.
So you need that hit. So you know what? One song can change your life. Don't come with two. One song competition.
Not 3.
Yeah, not 3. Bring that one song. We're gonna have celebrity judges.
Yeah.
We're gonna have real people that's gonna give you a shot at the industry. We're gonna have people that's gonna really help you take that next step, move you forward from where you at the moment. You know, so that one song can change your life is major. It's also tied in with celebrity boxing as well.
Oh, yeah.
For those that don't know, you know, official celebrity boxing, you know, we give people a shot in the ring, bring celebrities from all different parts of the world and, you know, give them their chance in the ring, man, to do something different. You know, sometimes you play basketball, sometimes you play football, sometimes you're an actor, but sometimes you get tired of doing the same thing. And you know what? Open up a different lane, and that's what celebrity boxing is doing. So big shout out to Damon. Big shout out to Rodney, everybody, man. You know, official celebrity
Big Quick
boxing.
Rodney.
Yes, sir. One song can change your life. You know, Mike City Podcast. We taking over, man.
Most definitely, most definitely. Well, City Boy, it definitely was a pleasure bringing you on board, talking with you. Before I get you up out of here,
Yes, sir.
what would you like to let the youngsters, the young cast, the young people coming up beneath this, what would you want to let them know? Because one thing I want to let them know is reputation means everything in this industry. Your name means everything in this industry. If you don't stand on your name, you don't stand on your morals and principles, you know, you don't really have anything left.
For sure.
So if there's anything you want to let the youngsters know, what would that be?
You are a brand. You are a brand. You know, you have to know how to treat yourself, treat your brand, carry yourself, build your brand. You got to know how to, you know, build your fan. It's a lot to it, but just know that you are one of the biggest product. You are the biggest thing in the world. Like, if you're thinking that whatever you seeing is big, no, you are the biggest thing popping. But how you treat yourself, how you carry yourself, how you do that is everything. So just understand that, you know, carry yourself the way you're supposed to, trust the process, and, you know, and I guarantee you that, you know, you will be successful.
Definitely. That's real good game right there. A real good game. You know, before we get up out of here, what I want to let you know is always keep your head up, invest in yourself, make sure you strive for greatness. Wake up every day with a positive mind and put 2 feet down and handle grown man business. This is MG with Mike City, the podcast. We salute you.
Bless up.